Okay, so let's write down our given information. And so we know that AB is equal to AC, and that's given. I immediately am going to jump to this being an isosceles triangle. So angle ABE has to equal ACE. And my reason is if a side of a triangle, then if two sides of a triangle are equal, then the base angles are equal to each other. So that gives me this whole angle equal to this whole angle. And then my step 3 is going to be this information. I'll put it together for step 3. And that's given. Here's the important part, okay? So, by the division property, angle 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all equal. And that's the division property. And it just makes sense. If the big angle over here is 80 and the big angle over here is 80, and you bisect both of them, then all of the angles, 1, 2, 3, and 4, end up being 40 degrees. So again, that's the division property. So all of those are equal to each other. Let's see. So then I am going to pull out Oh, okay. So then BD has to be equal to DC, and that's if angles are congruent, then the sides are congruent. So because 2 and 3 are equal, this side has to equal this side. And so I am going to say now that triangle ABD is equal to triangle ACD because of side angle side. So that is in step 1, step 4, and step 5. You can see that there. And again, there's multiple ways of doing this. This is just where my brain is going. So now I'm going to pull out that angle, and I'll give them numbers because I feel like you guys work better with numbers. I'm going to give this a number 5 and a number 6. So now I'm going to say angle 5 is equal to angle 6. And my reason is because of CPCTC. Because this pink triangle is equal to this blue triangle, then angle 5 must equal angle 6. So you can see the pink triangle equals blue triangle right here. And what that's going to help me do is it's going to help me pull out 7 and 8. And those are the supplements. So angle 7 has to equal angle 8 because supplements of congruent angles have to be congruent to each other. And now I'm able to get this green triangle BDE equal to CDE. And those are equal to each other because of angle side angle. And you can see that in, let's see, step 4 tells me angle 2 equals angle 3. Step 5 tells me BD equals DC. And step 8 tells me angle 7 equals angle 8. Once those triangles are congruent, I now can state that BE is equal to EC, and that's CPCTC. Once the triangles are congruent, those parts have to be congruent, and if those parts are equal, then AE had to have bisected the segment BC. And that is if a segment is cut into 2 equal segments, then it was bisected. So I had to take a detour. I had to get the pink and blue triangle equal to use angle 5 and 6 to get 7 and 8 equal so that I can get the orange and the green triangle to be equal to each other. Again, there's multiple ways of doing proofs. This is just the way my brain went. For number 17, you actually have to take multiple detours. So let's take a look at what we got going on. Number 1, PT is equal to PU, and it's given. So this purple segment is equal to that purple segment, okay? Then PR is equal to PS, and that's given. So this pink segment, well, I don't like that it's on top of that, hang on. This pink segment from P to R has to equal from P to S. Again, I want it kind of outside of it so you guys can see. I'm immediately just going to put this down because I feel like we're going to need it. I'm going to put down that TR has to equal SU by the subtraction property. It's bothering me. There we go. Okay, so again, this is my pink segment right here. And then I'm going to say that TR has to equal SU, and that is the subtraction property. That is if congruent segments are subtracted from congruent segments. And my goal, so now let's take a look at what we're trying to prove. We're trying to prove angle RPS. We're trying to prove this angle equal to this angle. Because if I can get that angle equal to that angle, then it was bisected. So that's my goal. My goal is to get angle, you know what? I'm going to put numbers there. My goal is to get angle 1 equal to angle 2. Then that shows me that this RPS was bisected. So let's take a look at some triangles that I can pull out. I can easily pull out, let's see. Oh, okay. So right now I can pull out that this triangle is equal to this triangle. And I'm going to actually pull those out right here. So I can pull out that TPS is equal to triangle RPU. First I should state the reflexive angle. So hang on. So this angle up top is called the reflexive angle. In other words, it's the same angle in the orange triangle as it is in the blue triangle. So I'm going to state that angle RPS is equal to angle, you know what, I'll call it something different. I'll call it angle TPS is equal to angle UPR. And that is the reflexive property. And now easily I'm able to get triangle TPS equal to triangle UPR. And that is by side angle side. And you can see that in step 1. And then the angle is in step 4. And the other side is in step 2. That's my pink side. So this was my pink side right here. This is my pink side right here. You can see my purple side, and then that reflexive angle. Okay, so I have those big triangles equal by side angle side. So we now know that PRU, so now I'm going to give it some names. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4. So I know, because those triangles are equal, I know that angle 3 is equal to angle 4 because of CP-CTC. Those are parts of the triangle. You can look over. I think it's easier over here. You can see angle 3 and angle 4. I also know that down here, I can call it 5 and 6. Angle 5 is equal to angle 6 by CP-CTC. And again, you can see that angle 5 is down here, angle 6 is right here. And now let's see. Oh, okay. You know what? I am going to pull out these other triangles. So I'm going to get angle 7 equal to angle 8. Angle 7 equals angle 8. I know everything is equal, right? And the reason is because supplements of congruent angles, and that's angle 3 and angle 4, are congruent. So 7 and 8 have to be equal because 3 and 4 are equal. And now, okay, so now I'm going to get this triangle equal to this triangle. And my reason is going to be, I have angle 5 equal to angle 6. I have this side equal to this side, and that was in step 3. And I have angle 7 equal to angle 8. So now I have triangle TRQ equal to triangle QSU. Okay. So step 9, triangle TRQ is equal to triangle USQ. And my reason is angle, side, angle. Again, step 7. And then the side is in step 3. And then I have step 8 for the angle. So angle, side, angle. So now we have lots of things congruent. And my goal is still to get those triangles, angle 1 equal to angle 2. So let's see. Now RQ, oh, got it. Okay, so now RQ has to equal SQ. RQ has to equal SQ by CPCTC. Okay, so those are equal. And now I have side angle side. Yeah, okay. So I have triangle RPQ equal to triangle SPQ. And my reason is side angle side. The first side is step 2. Okay, and you can pause the video. The angle that I have is in step 6, and the other side I have is in step 10. Once those triangles are congruent, I can now say that angle 1 is equal to angle 2, which is what I need by CPCTC. And once those triangles are, or those angles are congruent, I can say that PQ bisects angle RPS, and that's if an angle is cut into 2 congruent angles, then it was bisected. Okay, I know that was a long one.